on this day we decided to go grocery shopping, and we were in the fruit and produce section looking at coconuts for a new smoothie diet that we're trying to start, and some papayas. Look at the color on these papayas. They taste really good. They can be quite mushy and soft, but then green plantains are healthy. They are good for anemic people according to hearsay, but I think they are rich in iron. And we have different meals that we make with plantains. You can use the green ones for a different set of meals, and the ripe ones are the ones that most people prefer, or that most people are used to when you cut them up and fry them. And these Roma tomatoes were so bright and colorful. When you get the firm ones, you can chop them up and put them in your tomato egg sauce, which we eat with different things. More Roma tomatoes. I love eating egg stew with boiled yams or potatoes, and these sweet peppers. They are nice for snacking on, or even to cut up in a salad or in a stir fry. I put them in my eggs as well. And cucumbers. Cucumbers are so great for snacking. We got some to eat with peanut butter. We love that in the evenings for snacking, or even during the daytime when you're hungry but not quite hungry. And they have so much water in them, so it fills you up nicely without adding all that excessive calorie. We ended up going home with oranges, limes, and lemons. And there's our plantains in our shopping cart, cucumbers, and the tomatoes. You're trying to improve or increase your consumption of fruits and veggies. Sometimes you find yourself going in the store and buying all these things, and if you're not diligent enough, you keep reaching for the unhealthy stuff and you never cook your veggies. I love watermelon, but I don't know how to pick them. I just go with my gut feeling. Guys, do you have a secret to picking the right watermelon? Is it the one with the very prominent stripes on them, or the ones with the whitish look? At this point, I just play a game of try your luck when I'm picking my watermelon. So that's our local Kroger store. I think it's really it's good for just like popping in there and getting stuff. Well, I don't know if it's a very affordable place to shop. It's not bad, but it's not super cheap. And we usually get all that we need, and sometimes I think my best things to buy. Oh, look at those cauliflowers. Just look at it. This is really, really green stuff. And I bought some of them that day eventually. The Chinese mustard, I think. Yes, Chinese mustard. I like steaming them, or sometimes making them, like stirring them quickly in oil and onions with a bit of garlic, and it comes out really nicely as a side to my rice or something. So trying to eat healthy, and of course you can't do without buying cabbage. I haven't really tried buying the purple cabbage. I usually buy the green one. Sometimes I'll try the purple one. Of course, I've eaten the purple one in restaurants and things, but I haven't really taken them home before by myself to cook. When you come to the produce section, there's so many options that you can quickly get overwhelmed and buy excessively, even things that you're not going to use, and then you end up putting them in the trash. So these days I'm practicing how to just buy what I came out to buy. Some I just buy what I need. The chips are not for me. Honestly, I promise you, I don't eat that kind of thing anymore. I think I've outgrown it. Of course, once in a while, in a weak moment, I might have a a piece or two. I don't know why Victor is looking so serious here. It's like he's taking a very serious official photo. I'm not going to say what type of photo it looks like he's taking, but he looks so serious. And we're all trying to do some shopping. The young man in the background is our son, looking bored in the shop. Once he gets, you know how you go shopping with some people, and once they buy their own portion of the list, they really want to get out of there. So we're just doing, looking for a few more supplies for the house. We rarely ever go into the store without getting Gatorade. That's some people's favorite drink in our house. And some people like this ready-made meals. I'm not really into ready-made meals because honestly, in fact, most times it turns out not to be what I wanted. But this one looks nice, this salmon ginger thing. I'm not sure which one we went with that day or if we actually took anyone. And they are pricey. I think it's between $10 and $15 for a pack. So that's quite pricey for one meal, you know. But they're supposed to be premium meals, so that's why, good stuff doesn't come cheap. That's the reality of it. So good stuff doesn't come cheap. I don't know if we went home with any of them at the end of the day, but they look like really well put together meals that, if it comes too cheap, then it's not going to taste that good. So it has to be at a certain price point to be as good as the package is proclaiming. So many options when you go to the store. You really need to have a list when you go so that you can just buy what you need and not go over budget, or like buy excessive quantities of items that you don't get to eat before they go bad and then you have to toss them out. We're not living in times anymore when we should waste food. Anyone who is still wasting food needs to rethink their shopping plan. Ooh, look at that shopping cart. I think we came out for smoothie ingredients, and then look at what we have at the end of the day. Full shopping cart. I might be mistaken. Maybe we had actually come out for a full family shopping, which explains why all of us are there trying to make your own personal choices. Some people at our house are a fan or are fans of sparkling water. I don't really like sparkling water, but I would buy it and mix it in like a bit of juice to create my own, sweet drink or semi-sweet drink, just to, feel as if I'm drinking something nice. But just on its own, no. Checking out, and then when you check out, when you are like putting everything in the shopping cart, you didn't really, of course you are thinking about the price when you're putting them in the cart, but then when they ring it up and the total just stands there, boom, you're like, oh my gosh, when did I buy so much? So we are still checking out. Our shopping lists are always evolving. 1 minute someone likes something, and then for a while that's their go-to meal, and then after a while they don't want to eat that thing anymore. So we keep reviewing our shopping list, our grocery list, because people's taste in this family keep changing. Is there any mom out there who is struggling with meals for their teenager? Like once you feel as if this is what they like eating and you go shopping and buy so much of that stuff and then you get home and they're like, pasta again? Can't we have something else in this house? Successfully checked out. One of the good things of our local store, and of course many local stores, when people are nice and pack everything up together nicely for you and put it in the cart, that's a real privilege to have people helping you with all these things instead of you just rushing to do every single thing by yourself. All these little services that grocery stores provide, help to smoothen the process. And I'm really appreciative of every assistance that I get from people. I know people get paid for their jobs, but sometimes people don't do their work with a smile. So that was our total right there, a whopping $153 and some, yeah, 153 and some. Yeah, and we saved $16. Amazing. Awesome. Another shopping day done.